Hello YouTube, it's me Justin. Recently I've had a lot of people ask me, why do I think 2018 is going to be a wild ride? Basically, if you have been sleeping under a rock or you only watch CNN 24 hours a day, then basically you would have no clue what's going on. But anyways, with the instability of our country and the divide that's being created from the far left, the main agenda for the New World Order to create civil unrest and civil war, so to speak. And when I talked about the UN, the consequences if the UN were to step on our soil in the United States, I've gotten some emails, not just comments, but some emails from people saying, well, it's never going to happen. The possibilities of it happening would be, God forbid, the big elite take out Trump, President Trump, or the fact that we go to war with North Korea and China jumps in. And we're fighting China, then Russia jumps in, and we're fighting China, Russia, North Korea. Because as far as I'm concerned, I do not trust China as far as I can throw my house. I don't trust Russia. So basically, when we have all our military overseas, in the Middle East, in just everywhere but here, well, civil unrest here, it's a good way for the elite, the New World Order, to have probable cause to bring in the UN so-called peacekeepers, murderers, rapists, child killers. So, and another thing that I spoke of is in a previous video about NATO watching and keeping an eye on all these Russian submarines that are circling around like great white sharks on these underwater cables and communication cables to Europe. Like I said, what's on their agenda? You know, cutting off our internet. But anyways, as far as the threats of an EMP from North Korea or cyber attack on our grid, 2018, I guarantee you, is going to be a wild ride. And there's going to be a lot of trolls. And for you trolls that leave all the comments, if you noticed, you can't ruffle my feathers. And for you non-believers, like I say to everybody, everybody's entitled to their own opinions. I'm a firm believer in our Lord Jesus Christ. I believe in end of days. And like I say in my comments, fear no man, never fear death, get right with God, and fight the good fight. So those are words I live by. If things were to pop off tomorrow, I am not afraid to die, and I'll take as many bullets as I can. I want to take out at least one evil piece of shit before I go. So anyways, that's a different topic, but 2018, if you do your research and stop listening to the far left and CNN and then call the Trump supporters crazy white supremacists, and I've seen a lot of African Americans that are huge Trump supporters that got great channels. Asian, it doesn't matter. This white supremacy shit, like I said, I'm not even technically white on paper. So anyways, yes, 2018, I would honestly tell people, if you're not armed, to go to your local Walmart, get a cheap 22, anything, something, anything's better than nothing. And hopefully 2018 is going to be wonderful. Do I think it? You know, is this fear-mongering? No, I get sick and tired of that fear-mongering word. You know, basically people that say it's fear-mongering are the people that choose to watch Saturday night or Saturday morning cartoons, close their ears, la 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 la, I don't want to hear stuff. It's just put out there. Take it. If you don't like what you hear, you know, whatever. Just don't troll everybody's channels and say, this is fear-mongering, this is fear-mongering, you know. Well, how do you know? How do you know that I put this video out if you're not purposely trolling? Because in the title, you are looking for videos like this just so you can troll and put in your 2 cents of crap. But like I said, go ahead. I've got a new troll, which if he sees this video, something hippie, uh, angry something hippie, attacking that I'm a Republican and loving Putin, and a lot of choice words, and I just laugh it off, and it does not faze me at all. So for all the trolls out there and say that we're all crazy government tinfoil hat conspiracy theorists, well, if shit hits the fan and you're in the middle of it and you don't have one can of canned food and you don't have a freaking BB gun or even know how to use one, a slingshot, nothing, well, guess what? Pardon my French for everybody, but you're fucked. Don't come knocking at my door, and don't come knocking at other people's doors that you made fun of all this time. So, but anyways, like I said, fear no man, never fear death, fight the good fight. Simply all this instability in this world right now, some people are terrified about it. To me, it gives me comfort in a strange way because it just simply validates the good book, the Bible, end of days. Sorry, I got a hair here, it drives me nuts, but it just, like I said, I'm not afraid of it by no means. And if there are people out there that are watching this video, not talking to the trolls, people that are actually wanting to listen, and you are a firm believer in God, and you believe in end of days, it's all playing out. I mean, it's too coincidental not to be true, so in my eyes. So in a way, it just validates that, hey, there is heaven. So yeah, death may be painful, but it could be quick. So yeah, nobody wants to die right now, but anyways, UN is a strong possibility if all our military is focused against North Korea, because I'm telling you, once we go to battle with North Korea, just a lot of people don't know the Korean War, as we got closer and closer to China, China came and put a ass whooping on us, on our troops. You know, they hid and they were quiet. They're a group not to be trusted, so to speak. So anyways, just pray for our president, and I know I'll get a lot of flack for that one, for the far left liberal crazy Clinton lovers and Obama. I clicked on CNN by accident. I must have had a seizure or something, and they were talking about Donald Trump and spending all this time on the golf course, and gosh, they're such hypocrites, you know. I mean, like I said, when with Jerusalem, making Jerusalem the capital of Israel, it was okay when Obama said it. It was perfectly fine. But when Trump went ahead and moved forward with it, it's the worst thing in the world he could have done from the far left. And when it comes to Trump playing golf, the funny thing is, when Trump's playing golf, he's always making deals and he's working. I remember, if a lot of y'all don't remember, when one of our first soldiers was beheaded by, I believe it was the Taliban. He did a quick little press conference for 5 seconds and then jumped in the golf cart and waved smiling away. So anyways, Muslim, could be. Muslim sympathizer, absolutely. Muslim extremist, so to speak, terrorist. It's kind of funny that a lot of people say that Obama and the Clintons helped create ISIS. Now he's out of office. We've pretty much done some serious damage on ISIS. Now they're saying 98% of ISIS is, you know, their stronghold is gone. I don't believe in that high, but anyways, I'm not even going to get into that because it goes a lot deeper. CIA, all that stuff, but I don't want to freak too many people out. But 2018, and yes, FEMA camps are real for all the people that have commented, said I was crazy. Ha ha ha, dumbasses. Like I said, you don't put barbed wire facing inward to keep people in. You don't spend millions of dollars on security to protect $40,000 to $100,000 worth of copper on top of the roof. It's asinine, and if you don't believe it, it's just do your research. Look up FEMA camps, actual Americans videotaping and getting run off from security. What do they have to hide? So, anyways, just get right with God, get close with your family. 2018, I'm not saying it's the end of the world, but it's going to be a wild ride. And once again, I repeat myself a lot. When it comes to the UN troops, yes, we have a outstandingly badass military, but we only have so much. And if things pop off with North Korea and China does join, and Russia stabs us in the back, and all our troops and everything, well, that's just gives a good reason for the elite to say, well, we need the UN to sustain and keep civil unrest, because they're creating the whole civil unrest and the divide. I mean, common sense. If you're not suffering from liberalism or just completely brainwashed by these Clinton evil satanic Illuminati freaks, then us Christians, we continue to pray for people like you that don't believe. So, but anyhow, just doing a quick update, and everybody stay safe. 2018 wild ride, and for the New Year holiday, keep your head on a swivel. If you're in a big crowd, just be safe. Till then, next time, whatever. Talk to you later.